What's up, guys? NepentheZ here. NepentheZ here, and welcome to my Twitch Prime mock-up loot video. I was going to release this tomorrow, but I tweeted out this image on Twitter as a bit of a laugh, and it gained mammoth traction. And so I feel like I need to release a video to stop the confusion of people thinking it's real, but giving my input on a really cool design concept and idea that, as Al Smizzle told me, would be the tide that raises all ships. Allow me to explain. We know from FIFA 18 that EA and Twitch can collaborate to put drops into your account. All you had to do was watch the E-World Cup, and if you were lucky enough, you just got a drop, right? It would just be in your account. In Madden, which is another EA Sports game, they did drops quite like this in Madden 18, and on Facebook, which is where I stream, not Twitch, but I don't have mock-ups for Facebook, sadly. On Facebook, they also did loot drops for GTA. And for example, some of the GTA streamers that usually stream to 500 to 1,500 people had 30 to 50,000 people watching their stream because they wanted the loot. So what is it? Essentially, you log into Twitch, you have a Twitch Prime account, and you connect it to your EA account. That is all that's needed to acquire the first collectible, which in this mock-ups instance is Kieran Trippier that we've done, right? As you can see on the screen, we got plus additional pack rewards as untradeable in October and November, which will be just more benefits of drops. So, you know, the more you watch streamers, the longer you're there, the better chance you've got of getting a drop. And then in October, they'll give another 80 to 83 rated card. And in November, they'll give another 80 to 83 rated card. And they'll do it in total, as I've written in the bottom left of the screen here, for 10 months. So you can get 10 cards. Obviously, it will run through September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and June. And then, of course, July and August, maybe we don't have them because it's the downside of the game. Nobody cares. Nobody's watching the game, etc., etc. So first and foremost, the theory behind this is that you would just assign Twitch Prime and connect your EA account to Twitch to get yourself a guaranteed Kieran Trippier in this case. And so what would happen is you would go onto your FUT account, you would have this untradeable Kieran Trippier, let me tell you, and he would just go into your account. Now, if you wanted, you could just end it there. You could collect all 10 over the course of 10 months, store them in your club, maybe use them, maybe drop them into SBCs, do whatever you want with an untradeable card. And, you know, I've picked Trippier as a perfect example as to why I think this would be great, is because he's not a great base card, right? He's all right, well-rounded, but he doesn't have the pace for a fullback. He would need a whole bunch of upgrades to be a usable card, so it's not ruining anyone's day by giving 1 million people this 82 rated card if 1 million people were to watch it. And then what would happen is you would essentially put, if you continue to watch Twitch, if you continue to stay in your favorite streamers on Twitch or on Facebook, if we could get a Facebook variant of this as well, you get Twitch loot drops. So you can see on the screen, I've got my good friend Capgun Tom, a FIFA streamer and a Fortnite streamer. You can see on the screen there, I've got claim your collectible now. So every time you see that pop up on your favorite YouTuber's stream or your favorite streamer's stream, you click that and you get a collectible item. And that collectible item will be put in tandem with Kieran Trippier to create an upgrade. And when I talked about this yesterday and when I showed this briefly on Twitter, some people just didn't like the idea. Some people assumed that this would be overpowered. But the thing is, like, there are already far better players in the game, even on day one, week one, month one, because of the icons and stuff. And it's not going to break the game giving people untradeable cards, as we saw a lot with things last year, especially not one card that's not a meta card. You know, if we were looking at this being a Gabriel Jesus, I'd be like, okay, this could be a problem. But as long as they take non-meta cards and give them boosts, that would be ideal. So you would claim your collectible, and then you would essentially have a repeatable upgrade SBC. So every collectible that you get, you put Kieran Trippier in the upgrade SBC, you put your collectible in the upgrade SBC, you submit it, and what you get is an upgraded Trippier. And so essentially you could have a max number of collectibles. So in this instance, we've gone for 5. So you start with the 82 base Trippier. You can collect up to 5 tokens throughout the month, which obviously if we're talking about September, the game comes out late. Most people wouldn't be able to get 5 collectibles, but through the month of, say, October, 5 collectibles would be relatively easy. And every time you turn him in, you get an upgrade. So by the time you get to the 87 Trippier, you've now actually got a usable fullback. And he's untradeable and he was free. But the reason why this benefits everybody is as follows. It benefits the viewer because you get quality content from your favorite streamer, you get content from the game for watching your streamer, and you potentially get upgrades to your squad for free. It benefits the streamer because they will get so many more views. You guys just have to see, as I said, on Facebook with GTA or on Twitch with Fortnite, when there are skin drops and loot drops, the scene goes nuts. And on FIFA, I tweeted these images out, and the FIFA section, FIFA 19 section on Twitch, went from 6.5k viewers up to 10k viewers. Nick28T gained 1,000 viewers from just my tweet, and the FIFA Reddit went up 1,000 people like looking at it, because people were like, I tweeted out like, oh my god, leaked Twitch Prime loot, just as a joke, and like it was so believable that people thought, wow, I need to get this straight away. And there was so much hype and so much buzz about it because it would be a great thing. Like, what you got to remember is that these content creators that bring you free content, and I'm not even including myself here. Like I say, I'm on Facebook. This is a Twitch thing. This wouldn't even directly benefit me in any way, shape, or form unless Facebook introduced something and works with EA for the same thing. But imagine your favorite content creator right now that gets 500 or 800 viewers, and you sit and you think, man, this guy just deserves viewership. He deserves more. If there was a way that EA could put drops in and he's the only guy streaming, everybody would watch him because they would want the collectible. And it exposes him to a brand new audience, so he could generate revenue, subscribers, bits. He could just create a community for himself or herself. You know, it doesn't have to be just a guy. It could create a community for themselves that, okay, initially these people were going to this person's stream because they just wanted to be able to collect loot, but ultimately they might end up finding someone that they absolutely love in terms of watching content and engaging. So it benefits the viewer because they get the cards and they get potential great content from content creators. It benefits the content creator because they generate community, they generate viewership, and they generate revenue. And it benefits EA because they hold a larger audience on their game, which will be converted into FIFA point sales. And you might think, well, I'd never buy FIFA points, but they will have a target conversion rate. Let's say 3% of all people that watch a video or a stream or a snippet on YouTube or a Reddit post or a forum video, let's say 3% of all people end up into spending customers. So if all of a sudden 100,000 new people go to Castro's stream tomorrow because they want to get a token for this Trippier, even if only 3% of those people become paying customers that weren't previously paying customers, that's now 3,000 new people that are buying FIFA points. If everyone buys even a minimum of 12,000 FIFA points, EA have just made themselves tens of thousands of dollars, basically, right? So if you then scale that up, because you could do this even better for other items. For example, the January item could be a Team of the Year nominee card, right? So a Team of the Year nominee Twitch Prime drop, you get the Team of the Year nominee in your account, maybe an 87 rated card, and you can collect up to 7 tokens, and you can get them all the way up to a 94. But you've got to sit there watching your streamers, because you've got to be able to click on the screen when you collect the collectible, right? It's a collectible. And it's just brilliant for everyone. It's honestly, for me, it would just make this... It would just make content creation and viewership fun. EA want a way to produce like viewership to the World Cup and to the regional events, and they did it using Prime Loot. They got up to 100,000 people in some of their tournaments this year, or in FIFA 18, by using Prime Loot. If they gave everyone a guaranteed thing, and then gave people the longer they spend in there, the more likelihood they've got of getting a drop to upgrade that one thing, they would get 500,000 to 1 million people without any shadow of a doubt watching their live stream. And I think you would personally see live streamers like Nick, who usually sits at this time in FIFA on 2,000 to 4,000. I think you'd see Nick go up to 20,000. I think you'd see Castro, who sometimes sits on 10 to 20,000. I think you'd see him go up to 80 to 100,000. I think you'd see someone like Buck Army that can range between 400 and 1,500 viewers. I think you'd see him go up to like 6, 7, 8,000 viewers. And it would just be great for everyone all the way around. And what you could do, like if we go back to the first screen, which I probably won't put back on, but on the first screen, I talk about giving additional pack rewards untradeable in October and November as like a bonus. So even if you're just sitting there watching for the collectible, you might just get random drops like from the World Cup. So every now and then, you'll just log into your account, and boom, a 7.5k pack will be there. And you'll be like, hey, well, that's awesome. I just got that from Twitch. And of course, Twitch Prime, it does cost money. If you're a student, I think it's cheaper. If you're a nurse, I think it's cheaper. And you get a month for free. So for the first month, you're guaranteed like one of these cards for free. You just sign up to Twitch Prime, you get 1 month free. Or is it 3 months free? I don't know. And then you've got a Prime sub, so you can then go and subscribe to one of your favorite content creators, which helps them out massively because they generate the revenue from that sub. But it also benefits you because you could potentially win giveaways from them. You get their custom emotes, you get to be part of their community. Maybe you get a Discord link for one of your favorite content creators and you get to be involved in playing games with them. And it benefits everybody all round. There's no losers here. There genuinely isn't. It benefits Twitch because they get more people on their platform. It benefits EA because it's got more eyes on their game that are potential spenders. It benefits the content creator because they get to create some cool content from it. They get more views, more like eyes on their own content, and can generate a living to help sustain the content that they're creating. And it benefits the viewer because they get cool cards that can upgrade via watching content. For me personally, I don't see a downside. The only downside I saw anybody talk about was, oh, this is going to be so overpowered, everyone having these free cards. But I don't think it will be overpowered, especially if EA pick the right cards and give the right upgrades so that they're usable in tandem with how the current game cycle is. There's no point giving a Kieran Trippier in July when Team of the Season's out, because you'd be able to buy Team of the Season right back 100 times better for like 20,000 coins. And it's like, why am I going to spend all my time watching content creators desperate for these collectibles to try and get a card that won't even get into my team? But early days, basically you want to keep the cards a little bit less than the current top meta so that people that don't have the time or the money to spend on getting the best teams can instead help themselves by utilizing these Twitch Prime drops. Madden did it, and they dropped 80 to 83 rated cards, and you were able to turn them into 90 rated cards. And everybody that's tweeted me about the Madden thing said it was absolutely amazing, and they loved it. So I think it's got good potential. I think it's got long-term potential, and it's something that EA can do on all of the streaming platforms, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. But that, guys, is my concept. If you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more concepts stuff, even when the full game is out, let me know in the comment section below. I've got so much up here that it's hard for me to get out there, but Jack, who does my graphics, does a great job of giving me what I'm asking for. So if you guys want to see more of my concept ideas, just let me know in the comment section below. But this is going to be the end of the video for now, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.